Hello citizens of the Albania Nation of Japan, welcome to the Frontiers of Planning Universalis 4, Art of War expansion. And we were just at war in the last episode. Or it has pretender rebels, in fact. They need to deal with those. Truce with Japan ends in 12 years. Oof. Ouch. We get technology 10. Which is good because we get new cavalry. Asian... No wait, that's infantry. I clicked on cavalry, I was sure. Reformed Asian steppe cavalry. Mounted archers equipped with composite bows, distinguished by their high speed and power. And we get to pick a new cannon. I think we need to pick this one because cannon's shock sucks anyway. I will, and I shall vassalize Cochin. That's the sole reason I broke the vassalization of them from Oirat. I need to take them, vassalize them, integrate them, and move my trade capital to Beijing because Beijing is awesome. It's gonna be a nightmare to convert the culture here. That's why I need religious ideas. Any holidays involving candy? I don't know. Not as religiously as, you know, Halloween. But you know, it's kind of just any kind of holiday. You eat candy on holidays. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. If only maybe we had some more diplomatic reputation. Enforcing our heritage. Putin Day. That's funny. Official National Day of Putin. Whee! The hell is that? You crazy peoples. Official Bear Day. You cannot convert a province that has nationalism in it. I'm not sure why it has nationalism, but I guess it does. Still no level 1 advisor on admin, which is very sad and bad, and I don't like that at all. Yay, must be Putin Day. What are these fishy jokes suggesting, you dirty westerner? Gaijin. Show me unrest. Aigun and Hetu Ala are troublesome. Come on. I must accept the vassalization offer. Stupid Mongols. Why, you know. Accept me as your rightful liege and overlord. Capitalist pig. Yes. Exactly. Lol. Ah, look, they have different towns for some reason. Is it winter? It is winter. So that's snow. It must be snow then. Jon Snow. Still have some inflation here. 0.03 per year. Would be nice to get a level 1 what's his face? The inflation dude. Yes, I am Orthodox. Heretic. They are all heretics. I always found it funny that the religion that is called Orthodox is considered a heresy. By some. I mean, it's the most orthodox of ways. It must be non-heresy. And in fact, it was non-heresy. Until, you know, Catholic kind of broke off. And then Protestantism broke off Catholicism, so that's double heresy right there. Double heresy. See. Ah, Hetu Allah is converted. Now we need to convert their culture as well. Janzhou nationalists have reached 90% completion. They have 0.1%, 0.2% uprising. No! Hmm. 95%. Dun dun dun. Wasn't Orthodox a heresy when Iconoclast had taken over the majority? Iconoclast never took over the majority. The Emperor was the Iconoclast, but religious leaders show the way. The current period of uncertainty has been gnawing in the minds of the common people. However, our religious leaders have stepped up and told the people it is simply a test of their faith. With that news, people felt a lot better. Maybe much better? It is true. So we gained 1 stability, and just used some admin points to get 1 stability so that we can save up 50% if we wanted to go level 2. Oh really? We lost 2 nationalists. Oh yeah, of course, I need to pay my troops. Oh, it's a little bit inconvenient. I was like, yeah, sure, we're gonna win. Surely we're gonna win. Oh wait, you actually gotta pay troops the money. Oh. So saith the king. You mean, what was it? What was the principle? Eius regio, no, cuius regio, eius religio? Something like that. That is a Catholic principle, again. Not the same. Orthodoxy is a lot different from Catholicism and Protestantism. Especially Protestantism. We need to multiple the fleet. Let's do exactly that. We've maxed out relationships with Buryatia. Let's ally Buryatia. Buryatia, that sounds weird to say that. Buryatia. Buryatia. Why do you not want to accept my vassalization again? Not same religion, trust, threat and attitude. Here, Clan Council. Ah, Right, now we should be fine. The Emperor could say anything he wanted to, but the Patriarch also had his own say in the matters of religion. The Patriarch would not involve himself in the political struggles and would not really yeah, basically not involved into the governmental stuff. And the Emperor could... Oh, we still get the revolts here up here too? Okay. Sure, let's deal with these too. What's all the difference between Orthodoxy and Catholicism? Well, it all kind of started with just the Pope declaring himself the first among equal. Kind of like the main patriarch, because, you know, he was like the Rome patriarch, and he was like, yeah, what you gotta do about it? I'm the best. And no, and every other pentarch was like, yeah. Which honestly, by every other pentarch, it kind of mostly just the ecumenical patriarch of Constantinople, because at that point, the Patriarchy of Alexandria, Patriarchy of Antioch, and Patriarchy of Jerusalem were already taken over by Muslims. And so the Pope kind of declared himself the greatest guy who ever lived, which kind of made the patriarchs, the other patriarchs, mad, but they could do very little about it because they lacked power over the Pope to actually force him to do stuff differently. And then the differences started to deepen. They had different saints, they had different... they started to differentiate in the rituals. There is something called Eucharistical unity, which means the unity of rituals. There might be slight differences between the different churches, but overall, there might be slight differences, but if you have Eucharistical unity, how do you say it? You can perform, like you can basically treat each other as the same kind of overall religion, but in between Catholics and Orthodoxy, they soon lost that Eucharistical unity because of different reforms that Pope initiated. Yeah, I guess that would be the best word to use here. Soon after that, the Pope developed this principle of that he is like the most innocent and he cannot sin. He's sinless, basically, and he's above all else and all the kings and everyone else. So yeah, and well, yeah, basically everyone accepted it in the West, kinda, sort of. The statement that in the Orthodoxy ruler is above the church head is true, but with a little footnote that the ruler himself wouldn't actually get himself involved in the matters of the faith, or at least almost completely, with some rare exceptions, especially considering later history of the Russian Empire and stuff like that, when when this later emperor started to get involved into the matters of the faith more and more, creating the synod to instead of actually at some point the patriarchy was completely abolished and replaced with the synod. some kind of a electoral council over the matters of the faith. Catholics don't really suck. They're alright in their own regard. Let's just leave it at that the Reformation would probably almost never happen in this at such scale and as it happened in Europe if the Catholicism wasn't a thing. If everyone were still Orthodox, then of course there were always heresies and different misconceptions, but the Reformation was something bigger than just a simple heresy or heretic uprising. It's just much bigger than that. Religion is confusing. Yeah, I know that. Tell me about it. Religion is very confusing. Especially if you go and read some more stuff about it, like if you read the differences about Miaphysites and Monophysites. We consider Monophysites heretics, but we don't consider Miaphysites heretics. We are lacking Eucharistical unity between Miaphysites and every other confession. Yeah, it's very complicated. Their whole belief, their differences is very, very complicated. Invest the money in government, 25, 25, 25. That's not as much as gain 1 stability, points-wise, but... We're already at +2 stability. I like being at +2 stability. Let's get this. Invest the money in government. This allows me to take the next idea right off the bat, which is good. We have Church Attendance Day. Adopting a mandatory church attendance policy, but the emphasis on religious values and beliefs will unquestionably minimize the cost of maintaining law and order. And we also have Sankin Kotai. Sankin Kotai is a system where our loyal vassals alternate between our capital and their lands. When in our capital, they are naturally expected to display their wealth and these financial cost. Now, when in our capital, they are naturally expected to display their wealth, and these financial costs will help keep them out of mischief. Wow, that was... Ugh. Yeah, that's kind of odd. I have somewhat of a different view than most of the church or churches or priests would. Let's leave it at that. Slightly different, more scientific approach. Let's call it that. It's good. The truce with Oirat and Korchin lasts actually longer than the truce between us and Korchin. That is very good for us. Did we get rid of you? We did. Korean culture begun! Yes. No more Korea. Korea? More like Japan. One more province to go, and then we'll get rid of all of the... Well, we'll achieve religious unity. Still didn't convert this... Maybe he's not converting it because it's not his culture. It's probably the case. We'll just annex him right now. Rise of urban culture. The people of Japan have shown an increased interest in kabuki theater, the art of singing and dancing in the ukiyo-e. What? Woodblock prints or woodcuts and paintings featuring motifs of landscapes, tales from history, the theater and pleasure quarters. As the ruler of Japan showing some interest in kabuki theater or the ukiyo-e might be worthwhile. Ukiyo-e. It better be worthwhile. I think we should do it, but... Can we afford the cost? Can't right now. Well, we'll just take a loan or something. We got a statesman as well. He's level 3. Damn it. Now we have huge decrease on the tech cost. We only need like around 700 power to take it. Pretty good. We actually need to catch up on the diplomatic tech. Not immediately, but eventually. I'm hoping we will catch up. You say that so weirdly. I know, right? But it is a weird thing to say. Yu-Gi-Oh! It kind of sounds like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or what the hell is that game called? The card game. Well, in any case, I think it's time to put a cut in between YouTube episodes here, so thank you guys for watching. If you're new to YouTube, don't forget to comment, rate, and possibly subscribe to my channel for videos like this. See you again next time. As always, have a good day. Goodbye.